Good evening, YouTube. Riderman 8 Eyes here. The subject I want to talk to you about today is a recent subject that has been tossed around in UFC Central, that Brock Lesnar, for what he did in the UFC, should be inducted in the UFC Hall of Fame. Now, if you believe so, write so down in the comment section below, but else just don't do anything. But I believe myself that no, Brock Lesnar should not be inducted in the UFC Hall of Fame. It's not because I just don't like Brock Lesnar. It's because Brock Lesnar did not show his dedication towards MMA in the UFC that other fighters like Chuck Liddell, Matt Hughes, Randy Couture, Frank Mir, all these great fighters that he never showed the same type of dedication and commitment to. And Brock Lesnar was only really in the UFC for money. I guarantee if Strikeforce, while he was running, if Strikeforce offered to pay him more money for a contract, he would have left within a snap of fingers. That been it. Brock Lesnar never really had a reason to fight. Brock Lesnar couldn't make the football team for the Minnesota Vikings, didn't want to do WWE anymore, and he just left and came in the UFC. The fact that he made as much success as he did was outstanding, but nearly losing his belt to Shane Carwin, that he's just so lucky that Shane Carwin gassed out in this fight. It's just, no, Lesnar did not do enough in the UFC. He didn't even do close to enough in the UFC to deserve a spot in the Hall of Fame, where they reside with, like I said, Chuck Liddell, Matt Hughes, Randy Couture, Hoist Gracie, Dan Severn, Ken Shamrock. If the problem is they want to consider him for it because Randy Couture said so. Randy Couture is like the nicest guy on the planet. He's an enormous class act, and you know he doesn't feel he's anyone to deny anyone a spot at fame in a Hall at Fame. But if you're going to induct someone in the Hall of Fame, you have to talk to the Hall of Famers first. Like, if you were to talk to Chuck Liddell or to Matt Hughes, I could almost guarantee you that they would say no. That Brock Lesnar does not deserve a spot in the Hall of Fame. I know Chuck Liddell would. But, there's another topic floating around though, that, like, to be honest, I personally prefer, and I would note a lot of other people, that there's another person out in the UFC who's been busting his ass for years. He's been a legend in the UFC for years. He's been there since the start. That man's name is BJ Penn. He deserves a spot in the Hall of Fame over Brock Lesnar any day of the week. And, you know, it's just, I think it's just blasphemy to give Brock Lesnar a spot in the UFC after all the pathetic performances he put up against. He was just a wrestler who came in, had a little bit of success, but then a real fighter named Cain Velasquez came up, beat him unholy and shitless. It's just, so, final answer, Brock Lesnar, in my opinion, does not deserve to be in the UFC Hall of Fame. As in the words of Rory McDonald, Frank Mir, and Chad Mendes, he did not show it the dedication that all the past Hall of Famers have shown in MMA.